Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going over Master Rule 5, giving my opinions. If you guys don't know, I don't know how you haven't. If you keep up with Yu-Gi-Oh news, you should know that Master Rule 5, or new Master Rule Visions, whoever's saying that, I bless your soul. Just say Master Rule 5, it's easy, but pretty much, it lets you use XYZs, synchros, fusions, that's all of them. I thought we had more mechanics. You can use all those without worrying about links, extra monster zones. You can just slap them where you want, even in extra monster zones. Hell yeah. So, yeah, just XYZs, synchros, fusions, all goddamn day. So, am I happy about it? Everyone else's voice are happy. Well, I'm going to admit, I'm happy. I did not play competitive in the time of Master Rule 3. I'm just going to say that. When I got into the game competitively, and that means I guess I showed up to tournaments, that was right at the very start, you know, back when GoFu was the shit for making decode. Everyone was like, yo, you can make a free decode one card? Hell yeah. Everyone went use GoFu for all their shit. Yeah, that was the time I kind of really got into the game. Like, it was very fresh into Links, but I never technically played in a Master Rule 3. So it is kind of new to me. But am I still happy for it? Yes, because when I played as a scrub, guess what I played? Master Rule 3. It's more, you know, refreshing to me. You know, it brings back nostalgia. I know I'm young, so nostalgia is only like a few or so years ago. You ancient 20 plus people, you're like, there's only a little bit. I remember Master Rule 3. It's fine that we're back. It's pretty cool. I'm just excited. I've never played in, you know, that type of format before. It's probably way more hectic. Hell yeah. But, you know, I am excited for it. Is it good for the balance of the game? I feel so. Like, a lot of decks were definitely killed off just because, you know, link summoning. It's like, just let me throw down XYZs wherever I want. Let me throw synchros wherever I want. Of course, certain cards, you know, were very good. But then, you know, links came around. Of course, Ultimate Taizoken. It's like in every combo that everyone's showing synchro plays in. It's become way better because, of course, we've been getting more of a card pool. Like, Ibli is a level 5. Yeah, so very useful, especially since Ibli can go search the revive spell. You can literally link off. Even though links don't matter, you don't really need it. If you can synchro, sure. But you need like an arrow somehow. You search the revive, you summon out a level 5 because it has so many targets to summon out that isn't a tuner, and then revive it back. Boom, you have Ultimate Taizoken. So that's a card that's coming back. One that people don't talk about, Dimensional Fissure. That's going to be a side deck card. I love that card. Maybe because it didn't really hurt me when I played it, because, again, I never played in the Master Rule 3 era, so I never played when it was the most powerful. But now, you know, it's here. Even though it doesn't hit links, if someone's going to play pure XYZs, pure synchros, which is now a possibility, because before, all the people who were playing that were just at table 500. You don't need a side deck for them. Now those strategies are somewhat viable and can become, you know, important within the meta, and you can play Dimensional Barrier to counter that. I like that card a lot, so, and it can be trap tricked now, so there's going to be a lot of changes. Which is going to be better, Synchro or XYZs, or Fusion? Don't think Fusion is going to win the race. I feel like Synchro spam is going to be very powerful right now. Like, there's just Ultimate Taizoken's way easier to summon, and even though we got good pool of rank 4s, we don't have a lot of stuff that really makes it broken. Like, what is it? The Utopia FO card. It was something that you can put on the original FO monster. That card's really good. What is it? It's a monster negate that steals the card when it destroys it, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's just like Toad in its wording. I don't know if it has to negate steal, whatever. But yeah, it's a monster negation that steals. And honestly, Zodiac Barrage becomes a 1-card engine to summon that card out. And I love kind of the 1-card engines. It's one thing that I really like when making decks where I'm like, can I just throw in an engine that could possibly break my hand, but can, you know, give me a negate or so? Kind of love that type of stuff. So, seeing that in the game, that's going to be interesting. I just don't think XYZs have that many tools to really help out, really just boost the power. And also the decks that everyone's excited that will be coming back. Burning Abyss, second form, literally just the same thing. The rock form may change up its combo, or it's just easier. I'll admit, going second BA will probably be way easier because it's like, I don't even need to worry about zones. I'll just double Dante whenever the fuck I want, you know? That's honestly pretty useful. DDDs, I don't know exactly what they will be doing. I don't know. DDDs, I think they will be rogue status. I don't feel they're the absolute nuts. Like, being able to just set up your things and just do your plays, pretty nice. But I don't know. If they can find ways to put like foreign stuff into the deck to really boost it and just really make it something special, I could definitely see it being meta. But I think DD is just only going to be rogue level. It can still probably set up negates, but not like, I feel it's more like Pendulum. It doesn't feel like you can get locked out by anti-spell Pendulum, but it feels on a similar level to, you know, Pendulum in how it would like set up a board, set up at least like 3 negates, so you have to like try and get through the board on like 3 or 2 cards. I feel that's kind of what DD will be able to do when going into the format. It does have a good amount of hand trap resilience, I will admit. So I can definitely see DDD doing something. Fluffles, I think people are excited about that. I don't think it's doing anything. I think it's fine. I think one of their effects is not a hard once per turn, and there's that Link monster that's coming out that can, oh no, it can only revive the level 4. It can't revive the fusion. It can revive materials for a fusion, but, I don't know. I don't think that will do very well. It still had a few ways to play around Master Rule 4, but, you know, even though it doesn't have to worry about that, I still don't think it has a crazy pop-off potential. What else are people hyped for? I think it's generally just generic Synchro spam, generic XYZ spam. We have a lot of broken XYZ engines, I will admit, that just lets you like kind of just use materials over and over. Like Lunalights are pretty broken for that. You can just keep on looping, what is it? I'll show the picture of the card and use the scale that revives. So it just bounce that back, recycle, and kind of just do that over and over. Like, that's a pretty good rank 4 engine. So like rank 4s, even though they don't have too much to work with, I feel if they get more support that's coming out, they will definitely be better. And I think it's overall just nice for everything. Pendulums, it's still fine. Like, at least when they go into the extra deck, they don't really have to mess around with the extra monster zones. Like, if you overlay or, you know, synchro with one of your pendulums, they'll go to the extra deck and you've opened up the extra deck zone. So when you're doing it on your turn after the pendulum summon, you can pendulum summon. You can, you know, use them for material, then pendulum summon them, and just put them right back on the field. So even though they weren't super helped by it, they were helped by it. And Lynx, they definitely got the most screwed, but links are still very, very relevant for how useful they are. Like needle fiber, all the good ones, they're staying. The nightmares, still going to be useful. The crappy ones, we're not touching those ever. The ones that I think just hit the requirements for stuff, yeah, no, those are gone. Those are gone. Decodes, funny. Like, you may be able to say, like, oh, they can play for their zones, so it's like, whatever, if you're playing full links, it doesn't matter, but it's like, sure, you can set up your deck to be perfect, but sometimes it's just useful to put something somewhere else, like just, I don't know, set up something for a co-link, so it'll be there later. You know, if you're like setting up tri-gate negates or stuff like that, it's easier when you don't have to think about zone placement with setting up zones to place the things in the zones. That's a lot of zones. If you are drinking every time I said zone, you're done. You are dead now. I am sorry. But yeah, I think that's why it hurts a little bit that they didn't get the exception. It's fine though. They're still going to be played. I'm sorry, they're not gone from the game. If you're like, hey, links are dead, time to be playing Master Duel 3 pretty much. No, we're still dealing with that. We're still dealing with links. Needle fiber, he's going to be here for a while. The Permanent Plant one, that one's broken. It's going to be used a lot. You know, all these cards are going to be used so much. But now there's a lot of strategies or cards to help stop what was, you know, really good back then. Like, there's more hand traps now. Like, Ghost, what is it? The Ghost, they're all ghosts. Why am I forgetting it? The water one. The water one stops special, doesn't stop. It gains life points on special summon, so when it says, hey, you're not locked to a zone, you can play all you want, it's like, oh, I may want to do that. And now you can be like, I'm going to gain a lot of life points. Element, they are kind of hard to play through. If you are like a big combo deck trying to do this, they'll gain a lot of life points, and it takes a few turns to beat through them. I've been hit with it once in spirals, and I had the nuts, and I was like, you know, I'm playing through it. I ain't stopping. I got the 1-for-1. So yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. There's just going to be a lot of new. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be very fun. Links aren't dead, but things that were dead are coming back, definitely. Rank 4 is going to be seeing a whole lot more. Overlays, synchros, it's going to be a fun time. You're going to be splashed into a bunch of things. And Argpain's kind of crying on Bamless, like, damn, get Ultimate Taizoken out, but I'm still here. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's a little bit loose. I'm still sick, you know. I have to get this out, so you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm going to put the part 2, the video I had part 1 of, out next week, because I'll have more time to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you liked, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you did enjoy. I also have a Discord server where I post updates about what's happening, give previews to what content I'll be releasing, and make exclusive videos for you guys. So if you have the time, you can go check that out, link in the description. Thank you.